Because of men's blood. Because of men's blood. Who have murdered and killed more people than you? The so-called white man. Name them. What people? Y'all talking about whatever they doing. They ain't killed more people than you. Shoot, look at all the Israelites that you killed. Coming here in 1492. Just wiped out a whole nation of people. We had millions here on this land, North, Central, and South America. You just killed them all like Opera of Ephraim. You killed all the way down to maybe 500,000. I am fruitful. That's his name. Wiped them out. That was a head tribe of the 10 tribes. Wiped them out, man. It's all in the books. Drew pictures of it. Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein, man, you killed us. So woe to him that covereth an evil covetousness to his house. Evil covetousness means you desire something that someone else had. You stole Europe, came out of the Caucasus Mountains, and took down the known Israelites that were ruling during the Byzantine Empire, the Dark Ages, the medieval time, came out in 1453 AD as the Ottoman Turks. And while we had the holy wars going from the Islam and the Israelites fighting each other, you watched us fight each other, and you came through and wiped us out. But it was your time to rule. This is all from the Most High. You see, it's already written how all these things will go down. And it's going exactly according to prophecy. Woe to him that coveted an evil covetousness to his house. That's desiring something that someone else had. But he said how you got it was evil. How you wanted it and how you wanted to get it is evil. That he may set his nest on high. See? How high? Way up there in space. That space station you got up there. Well, he gonna be on top of everybody. That he may be delivered from the power of evil. But you're not gonna be delivered. Thou wast considered shame to thy house by cutting off many people. Think about all the millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people that you killed. And hast sinned against thy soul. You sinned against your own spirit, man. Verse 12. Woe, destruction to him that buildeth a town with blood. How you get America? With blood. How you get Europe? With blood. How you get everyone that you go in there and set up your demonocracy, which is the rule of the devil. That's all it is, demonocracy. Democracy. Democracy. You call it democracy, but it's rule of the devil. That's what it means. Yo, democracy comes from demonocracy. The rule of the devil. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. This is what you've done. That's why you're going to have to pay. Like we have to pay. We have to pay. Look at Isaiah 33:1. I mean, you came over here and killed over 77 million of the Holy Tribe of Gad and North American Indians. 35 million, that's approximate, in a minimum number of the Holy Tribe of Issachar, so-called Mexico. And over 100 million of us from the shores of Africa to America didn't make it here. And no telling how many from 1492 that you put on the ships to sail over to Europe to sell to your wicked family from America, Central and South America, and eventually to America, to sell over there, to sell from Europe, and from Europe to Africa, from Africa to America. How many millions died in the sea that didn't make it? That you just threw over to lighten up the load. That they show you in Amistad. And throughout different books. Isaiah 33:1. Woe, destruction to thee that spoiled, that robbed, and thou was not spoiled. See, you done did a lot of things, but you ain't nobody spoiled you as of yet. And deal treacherously. You deal treacherously. It just shows you in Roots how they just man trying to run to his freedom, and you cut his foot off. Oh yeah, you did a whole lot. You know. And you show it in your movies. You show a lot in his movies. You dealt treacherously, man. And they dealt not treacherously with thee. See, payback ain't came back to you, but you know the Most High screaming at you? Because it's an exclamation point. He's screaming at you. He's hollering at you. That's why he said, shut up, sit thee silent. Say, shut up and listen. That's what he said. When thou shalt cease to spoil, when you want to stop robbing and killing and murdering, thou shalt be spoiled. When you stop, that's when you're going to be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, oh yeah, like those people try to be like y'all all nice and all polite and y'all got love of the Most High in you and you ain't dealing treacherously no more, they shall deal treacherously with thee. You hear that? That's payback. That was the Most High saying. And then to do it, we ain't write this. At least I know I ain't write it. Had nothing to do with it. But I know it's true. Look. Ezekiel 35. It's the reason why you're going to do all this. Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. So, you look at Mount Seir, what does that mean? Mount means mountain. So that's a cue. That's a clue. That is talking about someone that lived where? In the mountains. But it's Mountain Seir. So what's it talking about? Go to Genesis, the 36th chapter. We're going to read verse 1 first. So it's saying, prophesy against Mount Seir. So who is this Mount Seir? Genesis 36:1. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom, which means red. Jump to verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau, which is a biblical name for the so-called white man, as his ancestor. Like Jacob is our ancestor, Esau is the so-called white man's ancestor. In Mount Seir, Esau is Edom. Esau became a nation, called themselves the Edomites. Like we're the Israelites, they are the Edomites. So now that we know that Mount Seir, or Mountain Seir, the people that lived in the mountains of Seir, are the Edomites, who are the so-called white people, the so-called Caucasians. Now when you go to Ezekiel 35:1, now you know who it's talking about. Ezekiel 35:1, moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, Ezekiel, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. That's how you get to understand it through the precepts. So Mount Seir represents the Edomites. Listen what he said. And let's continue. And say unto it, Thus say the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Behold, O Mount Seir. So what does he say? He said Mount Seir. Who's he talking about? The Edomites. I am against thee. Most High say he's against them. And I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I'm going to take away all their lands. We destroy all where they live at. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Most High. Since they say they the Most High, they I am, they are Mashiach Yahushua. He said, you gonna know that he is the Most High. So-called white man. He said, listen what he said. Verse 5. Because, this is the reason why. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and have shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So don't get it twisted, y'all. That's why I take y'all to Revelations 12 and 12 and Revelation 12 and 17. Where they coming down on the remnant of those Israelites that keep the commandments of the Most High, had a true testimony of the Mashiach Yahushua. Gonna be something that they're gonna put us to death. That's why he said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. Come on now, they shooting us. What's the verdict? Not guilty. You run, they just shoot you down. That's hatred. Come on. I can't breathe, I can't breathe. I can't breathe, I can't breathe. The whole world heard it. I can't breathe. Just keep choking him till he died. You know, like I seen him do a brother Issachar before I went to Sabbath class. They went, because you could film it, it go live on YouTube. Live stream, right? It go right there on the internet. The cop shot the other cop. He said, he got my gun. I salute him. They say, he got my gun. Tried to grab my gun. He shot him, and he shot the brother and stayed on his back until he died. You can see it live. They didn't know because they like had my camera zooming in, so it's the zoom right in there. You can see what's happening. They didn't know they was being filmed. Right there, stood on his back until he died. And other cops came. They walked over his body like he was not there, like he was nothing. That's a perpetual hatred. And I don't care if it was white, black cops, Mexican, whoever. Y'all all Edomanites. Y'all the same. Don't make no difference. Ain't nobody look down and say, well, let me see if we can save him. No, they say, get off of him. You killing him. Nobody said anything. They didn't care. That's why he said, listen. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and have shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, so I said, as he lives, said the Most High Power, I will prepare thee unto blood. You hear that? You're going to prepare them unto blood. And blood shall pursue you. Blood going to pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, wherever you live. He said Mount Seir, so wherever you live in it. And cut off from it him that passes out and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains, his kingdoms, with his slain men. The mountains mean his kingdoms. With his slain men. In thy hills are little cities, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers, so they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Most High Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And for all you that say, oh, it wasn't me, I had nothing to do with it, I'm just a messenger, bringing forth the word of the Most High. You can't change it. I can't change it, you can't change it. Isaiah 14:21. It said, prepare slaughter for his children. Why? For the iniquity of their fathers. All you that say, I didn't do it, I ain't had nothing to do with it, say prepare slaughter for his children. for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. That's why I say you're done, it's desolate. That's why all you're just going to be living of their lineage, that you're going to pay for what your forefathers did. Why? We have to pay. Get Lamentations. Go to the book of Lamentations, 5th chapter. The 7th verse. Lamentations 5 and 7. This to we, the 12 tribes of Israel. Our fathers have sinned. See, our fathers sinned with a sin, the breaking of the Most High's laws. And are not. They're gone. Our forefathers gone. And we have borne or carried their iniquities. The judgment came upon us. Don't get it twisted. All you want to look out for someone else or think that the Most High word is not true. This is what he did to his chosen people. Now, if it doesn't happen to them, don't stop saying you the chosen people. And let everybody else be the chosen people except you. Because this is what the Most High did. Look at Ezekiel 21. I'll start at verse 1. This will show you that the Most High have no respect to person. He have respect to Israel. But what goes around comes around. And the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face toward Jerusalem. Now he's talking to Israel, the Israelites. And drop thy word toward the holy places and prophesy against the land of Israel. You can prophesy against the land. Who in the land? The people, the 12 tribes of Israel. This is what he said. And say to the land of Israel. The land you can talk to the land all you want to. The land gonna respond? No. The people gonna respond. Thus said the Most High, behold, I am against thee. Just like he said he was against Mount Seir. That's why I say it's a balance in everything. So he was against us, the Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. I am against thee, and will draw forth my sword out of his seat, and will cut off from thee, from the land, the righteous and the wicked. You hear that? The righteous and the wicked. They're going to cut off from the land the people, the righteous and the wicked. Is the land righteous and wicked? No, the people that are righteous and wicked of the 12 tribes of Israel, the Hebrew Israelites. Seeing then that I will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked, therefore shall my sword go forth out of his sheath against all flesh from the south to the north, from the south to the north, that all flesh may know that I am the Most High, that I, the Most High, have drawn forth my sword out of his sheath, and it shall not return any more. See? That's what he did to his chosen people. He took the righteous and the wicked for what the wicked done. So you think you're going to escape it? He's telling you. You're going to pay for what your forefathers have done. Like we paid for what our forefathers done. Do what? Captivity, slavery, and bondage. That's the judgment of the Most High. And all nations are going to receive the same judgment. Only it's going to be in righteousness. We ain't got to go into you ain't going to a wicked kingdom. You ain't going to be going into the wickednness that you bringing forth in this world. It's going to be done away with. But you still going into captivity, slavery, and bondage, as it is written. But it's going to be in a righteous kingdom. Amos 9 and 8. Oh yeah, it's coming. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is upon the sinful kingdom. The Most High eyes are upon the sinful kingdom and the wicked people that live in this wicked kingdom. Eyes of the Most High upon the sinful kingdom